What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we're going to go over the top 5 ways to shoot a layup in basketball. Let's get started. Alright guys, well today's video is designed to give you 5 different ways to score with a layup around the basket. So you're going to see a variety of different types of finishes that you can add to your game, that you can be a more high proficient scorer around the paint, around the rim, if you're trying to score more points in that facet of the game. So let's dive into it. The first one we're going to talk about is a reverse layup. Now reverses can be done a few different ways. You can finish with your inside hand or your outside, and here's what I mean. So if I drive and I finish this way, this is the inside hand. If I finish this way, it's the outside hand. So if I drive from the right side and I finish with my right hand, that's the inside hand. If I drive from the right side and finish with my left, that's the outside hand. So I'm gonna show you both of those types of finishes so you have an understanding and why you want to use it. So if I drive and I want to use my inside hand, so if I'm driving from this right side and I get to the basket with my right hand and I finish with my right hand, that means the shot blocker is coming from the top. If I finish with my left hand, that means the shot blocker is coming from the baseline and trying to beat it, because if I finish with my right hand, that's closest to the baseline, is gonna get blocked. So you have to kind of feel when you're gonna wanna use those finishes. So I'm gonna show you both the inside hand finish with the right and the outside hand finish with the left, driving from this right side. Now I want you to work on both sides of the court. So when you're driving from the left side, your left hand's your inside and your right side's your outside hand. So you gotta work on both sides of the court, feel them, get comfortable with them, so you know when you can use them and how to use them so you can put the ball in the basket. Again, we're going 5 different types of finishes today. This is the first one, probably the most basic you'll see. This is the reverse layup finish. Add it to your game, and I'm about to show you what it looks like in full speed. Have a look. All right, we're moving on to finish number 2 for your layups, and now we're working on a high glass finish. A high glass finish, I mean, you could probably figure it out. You're putting the ball high up on the glass because you've got to get that ball over the shot blocker. If a shot blocker comes and you shoot a layup right here underneath, they're gonna block it every single time. Now, if you go over and you finish over the top, you'll be able to put the ball on the backboard high enough where you give it a chance to drop right in. So that's what we're gonna work on. You really wanna make sure that when you work on this shot, you're finding the right angle and the right spot on the backboard. So what I'm gonna tell you is get that ball high above the square, meaning we wanna get that ball way up there where you give it a good chance, because the higher you get, you have to make sure that you're hitting the right spot, because if you don't, then when it comes down, it could hit the back of the rim, it could hit the front of the rim, you're gonna miss. So you have to find that sweet spot. So if you just have to stand close to the basket and throw the ball up there and try to figure out where it's at, that's what you're gonna have to do. That's fine. Take that necessary step in order to do that. But the high glass finish is one that you can use to finish over the top of a taller defender or a shot blocker to avoid getting your shot blocked, but still being able to finish at a high chance and a high percentage. So add this to your game. Put this into it, because it's important that you have, especially if you're a guard. As a big, you're probably gonna finish more through the defender because you're bigger, you're maybe stronger, and you'll be having a better chance to finish rather than avoiding and trying to be some type of finesse big player. But if you're a guard, you have to have this in your game. If you can finish over the top of a shot blocker, that's great. So you have to be able to work on it. Again, like I said, use the necessary step in order to find that sweet spot on the backboard to allow that ball to drop in. So this is the high glass finish. Here it is in full speed. All right guys, moving on to number 3, we're now working on the inside hand finish. So an inside hand finish, think of it this way. If you're driving from the right, your inside hand is your left. If you're driving from the left, your right is your inside hand. Now you wanna use this to quickly avoid a shot blocker. Get that ball up quick on the backboard. So if I drive here and I see that shot blocker come, I gotta flick that ball up there. I've gotta get it up quick before the shot blocker has a chance to get it. So I'm here, boom, and I finish. That's one way to use an inside hand finish. Another is to use it on a reverse. So if I was attacking towards the middle, I would finish this way. So I would put the ball on my inside hand, boom, and finish that way. So if I was attacking with my right hand, My left hand's my inside hand finish. If I'm attacking with my left hand towards the middle, then my right hand's the inside hand finish. Again, this is another great finish to use if you're trying to avoid a shot blocker by getting that ball on the glass quick, giving yourself a good chance to get it in. So when you drive, you want to get that ball quick. So if I drive right-handed, I want to be able to get that ball in the basket as fast as possible before it has a chance to get blocked. Same thing if I'm going on the right side or my left hand and I'm using it as a reverse finish, then the shot blocker can't block it because they're gonna have to go through the rim, they have to go through the net, goaltending. So use this for a quick type of finish to get that ball in the basket as quick as possible. So if you're one of those quick type of players that maybe isn't jumping as super high, use this to get that ball on the board as quick as possible. Now, this is move number 3. We still got 2 more to go. So make sure that as you're watching these, you're thinking about how you can use them, why you want to use them, and how you can put them into your game. So make sure you're sticking around because we still got 2 more. This is only number 3. This is the inside hand finish. I'm going to show you both the normal side finish and the one with the reverse. Here it is in full speed. All right, guys, we're moving on to move number 4, or finish number 4 if you want to call it that. Now, what we're going to work on is an opposite leg finish, meaning if I'm going up for a right hand layup, normally your right leg comes up with it. Now, if you want to avoid some contact or help you embrace some contact and accept some contact, then you can work on the opposite leg finish, is what we're going to do right now. So if I'm going with my right hand finish, I would come up with my left leg. So this shields the defender. So if I'm going with a right hand finish, my left leg comes up and I protect it and I shield that defender off with that leg. Same if I'm going up with my left, my right leg comes up. So that's what I want you to work on now. So anytime a shot blocker comes or a defender comes and tries to body you up, boom. You use that leg, you use that shoulder of yours to protect the basketball and finish. So it'll look something like this. I attack the basket, boom. Here comes that defender, leg comes up, and I'm going to finish. So when I attack, it'll look, boom. Okay, so you want to make sure that you put that ball away, or it's away from the defender, and then you go up and finish, but you're hitting them, or you're accepting that contact with that leg that's coming up. This is a great move to use. I didn't learn it until I was in college, so I'm trying to give it to you now at an early age. To have this in your game will be great to use. So make sure you use this opposite leg finish again. If you're trying to accept body contact, embrace it, use this right here, or just to add another, again, a variety of finishes. That's what this video is about, giving you 5 types of finishes in order to score a layup around the basket. So this is move number 4. This is the opposite leg finish. Check it out in full speed. All right, guys, we're moving on to our 5th and final type of layup, and this is one that we're going to take from Mr. Kyrie Irving, and this is the up and under. Now, with this move, the up and under is used to activate a shot blocker or somebody around the basket to get them to believe that you're finishing that layup as a regular finish, and then you come back with the underneath and finish with the reverse. So you go up. So if I'm attacking with my left hand, I show the ball high with my left, I bring it back down, and I finish on the other side of the basket. So let me show you just what that would look like. I get here, I get towards the basket, I activate the shot blocker here, I bring it back down, and I reverse the finish. So that bringing it up will activate, maybe the shot blocker leaves their feet, even gets out of the way. Now they're messed up. You finish on the other side of the basket using the rim as a defender from the actual defender to help you put the ball in the basket. This is an excellent move that we're taking from one of the best finishers, if not the best finisher around the rim in the entire NBA, from Kyrie Irving. So the up and under is one that's going to take some practice because you're going to have to put some spin on it, or unless you're good enough at just putting the ball in the basket straight in or off of the backboard. Prefer using the backboard because it's going to give you a higher chance and percentage of putting the ball through the hoop. So make sure you're working on it, getting comfortable with it so you can put it into your game to add another variety of finishes with your game around the basket. Now, this is the 5th and final one. This is the up and under. Hope you enjoyed them all. Now you got to make sure that you work on them if you're trying to become a better finisher around the basket. So this is the up and under in full speed. All right, guys, there you go. There's 5 different finishes around the basket using different layups. We got the reverse, we've got up and under, we've got inside hand finish, opposite leg finish, and high glass finish. All varieties that you can use to be a proficient scorer around the rim. Now, what I need you to do is click that subscribe button, join us, join the THINCPRO basketball family. So make sure you click it, get to our channel and check it out, because we've got everything you need to improve your game. Now, if you liked it, click the like button, leave a comment. Let us know what you think and what you want to see in the future, because our job at THINCPRO Basketball is helping you take your game to the next level. If you want to do that, if you've ever been counted out, if you want to prove people wrong, then do that, because we're here to help you. We're providing the necessary opportunities, knowledge, skills, and drills to help you take your game to that next level. So make sure you click that subscribe button and head over to our channel. So until I see you again next time, hit the gym, hit the court, work on these 5 different layups so you can become a high percentage scorer around the rim. And until I see you again next time, the most important thing is just you remember to keep hooping. See you next time.